Alright, so let's finish off the guide mesh. Let's get onto the side view now. Where were we? Okay, let me just take this. I'm gonna slide it down a little bit more. And yeah, so let's get onto the side. The back view. Let's make that one the active element. I think we have to scale things a little bit more. So S and then X. I don't know, is that good enough? I'm not sure. Let's take this to impress F, and then let's see. Okay, so that's pretty good. I think it's pretty straight. Alright, let's get down here now. We need about, if I add in, let me get onto the side real quick. I'll take this one and I'll slide it back a little bit, each and every single one of these, and I'll slide this to the middle of these two right here, so you can see how good that looks. I'm gonna add in, I'm not so sure, but let me add in a loop cut over here or not. I'm not sure. Okay, let's add in one for this one. So let's take these four. Hold on, these four, and press F. Let's get onto the side. I'm gonna slide it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna take these two and press F once to fill it to that one. And let me just slide it up. And let's see, maybe I should add one more. Take these two and press F. Alright, so that is looking good. I'm gonna get down here, add one over here, take these two and press F, like that. So that is coming out pretty good. Let me just keep it there instead. And get onto the side. Maybe I can slide this forward. Yeah. So let's slide that whole edge there forward. And let's take this one and slide it forward to, match the angle we have going on over here a little bit better. And we have two loop cuts in the middle, just as we wanted. So let's add that in there, that two loop cuts. So let's put it in there, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get to this side here. I'm gonna take all of these. Let me see, would Alt and S work out pretty much now? Let's press S and then Y. And let's scale this till it falls onto the blueprint line like that. I'm gonna do the same with this, S and then Y. S and then Y, scale it till it falls on the blueprint line. Very nicely like that. So yeah, that is looking great, just like the way we want it to. Let me get onto the back, and yeah, it's looking good. Let me just let me see, maybe I can slide this up a little bit. Let's slide this up even better. Let me slide it up even more. I'll take all these four, press W, loop tools and choose space, like that. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, let me take this and slide that up to here as well. Let me slide this down just a little bit. And take this to, let's press F all the way down there, like that. So I think this is falling in a little bit too much. So I'm going to take this to, press G twice, slide it all the way here, and I'm going to slide it back to its initial position. Keep things very nice. So that should make it look good. Alright, there we go. So that's the first part. Let's get on to the next, which is this side. Let me get onto this side right here. And what are we going to do? If I'm not so sure. Okay, let's begin by taking all of these to the back here. And let's get onto the side. I want to press E and then Z and move this down to here. So I'm going to pull this out so it's following this line right here a little bit better. I'm going to make this the active element. Press S and then Y. And I'm going to scale this in to about here. Hopefully I'm right, which I think I am from the reference image I'm seeing here. I think it dips in that much, so it's pretty accurate. So let's get onto the back view. Let me get into wireframe first. Let's scale this in a little bit more till it falls on this line right here. I think so. Yeah. So let's get onto the back now. We're going to make this the active element and press S and then X. So let me get into solid view, S and then X. I'm going to scale this back to about here. Hopefully that is good enough. I think it is. Is it? It should be. Yeah. It's pretty good. Let me get onto the side and let me see. This is matching with this vertex right here. So let's take these two and press F. Let's hope it matches pretty well. Let me get onto the back. Yeah, I think it does. I'm gonna put 2 in there and pull it out like that, so you can see the curvature is looking nice right there. I'm gonna pull this out even better. Pull this out some more. Let's pull it in a little bit more. It's too much. So like that. Alright, very nice. So let's get over here. I think we need 3, not 2. We need 3 vertices. So let me just dissolve this and put in 3 instead. So I'm going to move things around to match the curvature much better, like we did before. Alright, that's good. So let's take this to and press F all the way to there. And yeah, I think we only need 1 vertex in the middle here. So let's fix things by going into this side. Let me dissolve this vertex and put 1 in the middle, so it's lined on the same line as that one. So I'm going to make this the active element, press S and then Y. I'm going to scale this out until it falls on the blueprint line very nicely like that. I think we actually need 2. 1 is not going to do the job. So let's dissolve this whole thing, no, the edges, and add in 2 instead. So let's take this one, S and then Y, scale it here, take all of this S and then Y, scale it here. So that should be good. Give me a second, guys. I need to get rid of that code. Alright, let's get on. So I think we have to move things around. You can see they're a little bit out of shape. So let me just move this a little bit over here. I'll take this, move it out a little bit. Same with this. So let's just move things around very nicely. Okay, that is looking good. I'll just move this in a little bit. Move this in over here a little bit. So things are looking crooked from this angle. I'm gonna move things around a little bit better. Alright. So I'm pretty sure that is looking good. Yeah. So let's put 2 vertices in the middle here now, instead of 1. So let's take this 2 and press F all the way down there. And that is looking great. So I just need to know how far deep this thing goes. But I think it goes all the way to the back, but we don't have enough edge loops going through to that side. So what we're going to do is, I'm not sure, maybe, what are we going to do? Let me take all of these. I'll get onto the side. I'm going to extrude it. Hold up. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I think I have a little bit of an issue here. Let's take all of these vertices here. Okay, with this being the active element, this one being the active element, S and then Z, and then we'll scale it on the Z axis till it's flat like that. Press Ctrl Alt Shift S, and then Y or X, and then share this until it's flat with the blueprint line like that. Now press S and then Y, and let's scale it till it's diagonal like that. So that was what I wanted. We're going to scale it in the X axis now, just a little bit better. Let me get onto this side. S and then X. Very nice. So that is looking good. Now what I want to do is, we need to fix this area a little bit. So I'm going to take, no, undo that. I'm going to take all of these vertices here, I mean the edges here, all the way to this point. I think press W, choose loop tools, and choose space. So those spaces are equally apart, like that. So what I'm going to do now, let's move this thing around a little bit, this one right here. So I'm going to pull it back to here, pull this back to here, I want to pull this back to here, pull this back a little bit better. Nice. So let's just click on object and choose shade smooth, like that. So you can see that is looking great. So let's finish this off by, let's get onto the side real quick. Just move this, no, just move it up a little bit. Follow the line much better, like that. So I'm going to get to the back now, and no, I think the side instead. Take all of these, get to the side. I'm going to press E, let's extrude this all the way to here. Alright, so like that. And let's go over to the bottom view by holding down Control and pressing 7. So make this the active element, press S and then Y and type in 0. Now let's just press G and then Y. Let's move this back to about here. Let's take this to press S and then Y and type in 0. And let's move this in the X axis all the way to here. I'm going to take these and move it back to here, like that. Alright, so with that done, I'm going to take these two Alt and M, choose at last, and I'm going to delete this vertex right here. Alright, so that is looking good. What else can we do? Let's take these two and press F once, like that. Alright, so I'm going to add in 4 loop cuts, I think. So we'll add in 4 loop cuts like that. I'm going to take this one, let me get it over here. I'm going to pull it down till it falls on the blueprint line like that. I'm going to do it for each and every single one of them till they fall on the blueprint line like that. So one more, get onto the side, pull it down, even better. Alright, so that is great. Now all I'm going to do is take these two and press F all the way to the center like that. So I'm going to take this, let me get to the back view. We're going to move things around on this side a little bit to follow that curvature even nicely. Alright, so that is looking better all around. Really nice. Except let me move this side around a little bit like that to make it more rounded like that. Alright, so I'm going to take all of these as well. Let's take that whole, no, just this one. I want to press G twice, slide it up here a little bit, G twice and slide it down back to its position, just to round that area off even better too. Let me slide this back a little bit. Alright, so I think that is pretty much for the bottom. Now we have to work on the top. So let's take these 4 and press F. It's pretty much about pressing F in this stage. Yeah, I think so. There's nothing pretty significant we have to do now. Just to press and fill faces. Solid. Take these two. Yeah, take these two and press F all the way. No, that's not enough vertices. Let me see how much we got. So we need. Let me see. How much do we have here? We have 12 vertices, and how much do we have here? We have 10. So we need 2 more. I want to put that 2 in any random place like that. I'm going to take all of these, press W, choose loop tools, and choose space, and it will evenly space them out for us like that. Alright, very nice. So we can take these 2 now and press F all the way to the center, very nicely like that. Now let's get onto the side. We need 3 vertices in the middle here. We only have 2, so let me see. Let me get over to the top view, and let me take this one and bring it back to here. Nice. Now I'm going to put 1 in the middle. Take this from here to there and choose loop tools and choose space like that. Alright, I'm going to take these two and press F all the way to here. Alright, one more do we need? Let me take, let's remove this one. I'm going to put 1 over here. I'm going to take these 2 and press F, and let me see, let me dissolve this vertex in the middle right here. And we only have 1 over here, but we need 2, so let me put 1 in the middle here. Now I'm going to take this 2 and press F, and over here as well we need 2, so I'm going to put 2 in here too. Alright, so I think that is pretty much what we're trying to achieve, unless I'm wrong. No, I'm not, but here's what we'll do first. So let me see, what am I doing wrong? Because you can see over here, it kind of pulls out to the side before dropping down. So I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me get over to the top view. Get into wireframe. Well, I'm just going to create what I see though. So let me first of all fix this area real quick. What was I going to do here? I forgot what I was going to do. Let's bring back the rear, or the trunk. Let's bring back the trunk. Where is it? Exactly. Where is the trunk? Oh, where is it? Did I not rename it? Thought I did. Oh, I didn't rename it. Okay, let's bring back the trunk and the main body. Or is it? Yeah, main body frame right there. So bring back those 2 and let's take a look at something. Alright, that is looking good. But I'm going to take everything on the top, all of the vertices, on the top right here. I'm getting to wireframe. I want to move it down in the z-axis a little bit more. So I'm going to move it in the z-axis just to about that point right there. So that should be good. Nice. So I'm going to take all of these. I'm going to pull it in a Y. Everything there. No. And pull it in a Y-axis. So it follows the Fender flare a little bit better. Sorry about that. Alright, so that is looking good. Let's put 2 in here. And let me see. If I press Alt and S to try to match the blueprint line, I don't think that'll be good news. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take this one, press S and then Z and type in 0. And let's move this one all the way up. S and then Y and pull it out to here. Now let me dissolve this edge and see. And that is what we're trying to achieve. Well, kind of, but I'm not going to keep it like that. I'm just going to move it down a little bit more. Alright, because that is too much. I'll dissolve it. In fact, let's add in those 2 again. And I'll take all of these, S and Z, pull it up a little bit like that, S and Y, pull it out a little bit like that. Do the same with this, S and Z, like this, S and Y, like that. So yeah, that should be it. Now let me dissolve this and add it in again. Make this the active element, S and Z, pull it up just a little bit, like that. So that is good. I think this is what we're looking to achieve. Now let's get over here, take this to, press F. Why is this happening? Okay, let's just add one more in the middle here. So I'm going to press E to align it with that side, move it there. And we're going to pull it out just a little tiny bit like that. Now take these 2. First of all, let's slide things around like this. Take this 2 and press F twice to fill it in like that. Alright, so I think that is looking good. Let me dissolve this one again. Let me add it in. Make this the active element, S and then Z, just a little bit. Like that. Alright, much better. Now let's try to sharpen those areas up, beginning with the one below, that is this one. Press E and then F, align it with that side, and move it there. Now we just have to flatten it a little bit, just like we did the others. Just a little bit. Now let's do the same thing over here. E and then F. Again, flatten it just a little bit. Like that. So that area is done. Now all we have to do is let's what do we do? Okay, let me dissolve this edge right here. Alright, and I'm gonna hide this one. So we're gonna take, and let me hide this one as well. Alright, so that's good. So we're gonna take all of these. I'm gonna insert it like that, and on this panel here, just bring it up and disable boundary like that, so everything flows through to the other side very nicely. So this is what I was trying to achieve, these extra loop cut over here. So let's press Alt and H to bring everything back, and let's take this, let's flatten it just a little bit like that, and we're going to do the same thing with this. I'm going to flatten it just a little bit, just a little tiny bit. Alright, much better. Alright, so with that done, I'm going to put 1 or 2 loop cuts in the middle here. I'm going to press Alt and S and flatten that as well, just a little bit, like that. And finally over here, press E to align it with that side and pull it over there. And let's flatten it a little bit. Alright, so there we go. That's the shrink wrap. You can see it's looking really good, but I just need to fix one more thing that is over here. Let's take, unless we don't have to, yeah, we have to. So I'm going to pull this back a little bit. I don't know if that is good. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I'll just pull it back a little bit to there. So we have this following it a little bit before sloping out like that. So that was what I was trying to get. I'll move this over here as well and pull it down just a little bit. Now let me see, if I slide, let me see, if I take this 2 and press J, would that work? Okay, it worked. So just take those 2 and press J. Now take all of these and dissolve the edges. do the same with this. Take this to press J, no, J, like that, and take all of these and dissolve the edges. Nice. So you can see that follows it very nicely like that, the way we wanted it to. Kind of feel like we need to do something here as well. Let me get onto the back view. Yeah, we have to do something here. So let me see. Let me slide this all the way down. Slide this all the way up. I'll slide them back into position like that. So that's looking a little good. Let me pull this in a little bit more. And pull this in a little bit more. I think that must have happened because we fattened those two loop cuts. Alright, so it's looking good now. So there it is, the rare bumper shrink wrap guide. It's looking good. Alright, so I think there's one more thing we need to do. Let's go into local view real quick. We don't need the blueprints for that. Let me see. I'm gonna take this to press SN and X and type in 0 like that. And let me see. If I add in a loop cut through here like this, take this to SN and X and type in 0, and I'll add in 3 loop cuts. Is it 3? Yeah, 3 loop cuts in the middle there. And let me just add in 2 here and 1 at the very end. I'm going to take these 4 and press F. Take these 2, press SN and X and type in 0. Take these 2, SN and X and type in 0. And finally take these 2, SN and X and type in 0. So we're going to take these 2 and press F all the way to there. Take these 2, press F all the way to here, add in 1 loop cut, and we're going to take, is it 1 loop cut? Yeah, so press G twice and slide it forward. I'll take this SN and Y and type in 0, whichever one you want, but I'm going to go a little bit more diagonal, so like that. Take all of these and dissolve the edges. Now take these 2, press F all the way to there. Now over here, I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me take this one and I'm going to extrude it in the Y-axis. Take this, press SN and Y and type in 0. Now I'm going to take all of those edge loops, press F. Now I'm going to insert the faces. Just a little bit like that. Press X and delete the faces. So with that done, let me see, what are we going to do? Let me just take all of these, excluding those ones, and excluding those ones as well, and let's hide it. So we're gonna wait. I think we want to take these ones instead. These ones instead, the ones below it, like that, and hide them. Excluding these ones, hide them. Now we're gonna take all of these, press I to insert the faces a little bit like that. So let me get over here. There's something going on here. You can see there's some overlapping going on. I'm going to take this 2, slide it back to here. Take these 2, slide them back. These 2, slide them back. And finally these ones, and slide them back. So I'm going to press Alt and H to bring everything back. And you can see what we have. I am now going to hide this one as well. All of these ones are here. I want to hide them as well. I'm going to take this. I'm going to press I to insert on that area as well. Very nicely like that. All the way to the other side. Nice. I'm going to press Alt and H to bring everything. And you can see what we have. I think we have a little issue here. So let me just take all of these. I want to make this. Well, let's take it from here all the way to the back there. With that being the active element, press S and Z and type in 0 to flatten that area and fix that issue. Alright, so I'm just going to put one in the middle here. Very nicely like that. Alright, so let me take a look at this one. It's causing a little issue here. So what I'm going to do is take that whole thing. We're going to shrink it up or out a little bit, or down instead, a little bit like that. So yeah, that fixed the issue, and that should pretty much do it for the rare bumper guide. So we're gonna rename this to rare, no, caps lock, rare bumper guide, like that. Alright, so we're gonna move this into the collection. Let me see, let's get out of local view. Let's see how this looks underneath it. Alright, so it's looking great, very nice all around, very nice. So in the next video we'll be making the actual bumper from this shrink wrap guide we have here. Alright, so let's move it into the shrink wrap guide, or yeah, shrink wrap, the guide meshes collection, like that. And let's take this one and rename it. I must have forgotten we didn't rename it, so we're gonna call it the trunk, like that. So there's a trunk right down there. Alright, so let's bring everything back. And yeah, this is coming out pretty nicely. Let me hide all of these. I want to see how it looks with the guide mesh. Clean that. So let's enable the guide meshes and let's see the red bump guide. Alright, so it's gonna come out really neat once we finish it. Because you can see this is just the non-detailed one. So once we add in the detailed one, it will look amazing and everything will be nice and smooth. So I'll pretty much see you guys in the next video.